Greetings, Keishlings. Keish, I'm here with my live reaction of One Piece, Chapter 1166. Alright, so, we've got a nice color cover. It is of a fall scenery. Alright, everyone's eating. Oh, it's the tradition of the, baked potatoes or sweet potatoes, right? Yeah. Aw, that is very wholesome. I love that. Aw, Sanji and Otama. Aw. It is a very Japanese centric event. So the fact that they're including characters from, essentially the Japanese equivalent in the One Piece world would make perfect sense. But moving on from the wholesome cuteness, we go back to the flashback. We go back 38 years. Okay, the aftermath of the battle. Okay, so we really didn't get to see the battle. Okay, that kind of pisses me off. They're all just, I'm not going to say dead on the ground because we know two of them survived. We don't know about Rocks. Rocks is the mystery of it. But, cough, cough. Did they really break the curse? New Tales is the title. Okay, so they're knocked out, but he isn't. Come on, stay alive. This island is... Wait, who's that? Wait, is that... That has to be, Garling, right? Yep, Garling. I forget what your name is. Begins with an M, and then it looks like Summers. Damn it, it's too late, Roger. Garp, run. You can't die here. Oh, yeah. There's one more thing I wanted to say. Okay, so Garling goes to try and kill him. Thanks for stopping me. How's Rocks? Okay, so... Okay, so the... Interesting. Both Rayleigh and Scopper showed up. So Rayleigh has Roger and Scopper has Garp. You're worrying about the enemy? I'm your enemy too. Rayleigh, tell me what happened to Rocks. He was killed. Oh. Hurry. The island's collapsing. Don't let the pirates escape. Roger's ship's on the move. Fire! The event would leave no mark on the pages of history. The crumbling island was swallowed by the waves and consumed by fog. Dang. Like curtains closing on a grand stage. So they're all in Medbay. That was the essence of the God Valley incident. Let's go, full speed ahead. Yahaha! So, the silence in the incident's wake lasted only a moment before a massive bolt of lightning split the heavens. Ooh-hoo-hoo. And with that, the curtain rose for new tales to be unfold, not to untold. What am I trying to read? Oh, Lord. So, things that we know, Kaido, you've got what he'll eventually become and fall. You've got Dragon here. You got Baby Shanks still in the chest, it looks like. You've got our little orphan trio, basically. And the now fatherless Teach. Still, hold it in. Just wait till Roger's up. Come on, Captain. I'm dying to open up the chest. Okay, so this is when you meet little Baby Shanks. Roger, sorry to worry you guys. Yeah, we're thrilled. More importantly, check it out. Don't you care about me at all? Shecky's safe and sound. Hee. And we scored a ton of treasure to boot. What a great haul. Wow. Huh? Good guy. Oh, okay, so they're hearing him. What the? It's coming from the chest. There's something in there. Open it carefully. Click. And they open up the chest and a baby. Yeah. Rock's pirates wiped out. So, predictably, news coverage was falsified. Only one aspect of the story was highlighted: the heroism of Garp. Okay, so Garp, the hero of the Marines, is now born. It says here that the Rock's pirates have been vanquished. Rox is dead, so news is scattering across the world. Oh, this must be the. Like, that looks like the Japanese. Or no, the Chinese place. I forget what it's called. Because it has the buildings, but I could be wrong about that. And I don't know which one this is. But this, because of the clock tower there, that could be the London, UK equivalent country. I knew Advice Admiral Garp is the strongest. Garp, Garp, he's a hero. Grand Line, Navy HQ. What the hell is this article? Vice Admiral Garp. I can't wait to get my hands on that Morgan's fella. Relax, Garp. He only wrote that stuff because the government paid him off. The world government and the Marines are massive organizations. If technically they're the same organization. If you count the number of nations' armies, we're talking about tens of millions of soldiers, not worldwide. It's impossible to account for everyone's actions and motivations, so if the top brass ever do strike me as insane, I'd simply turn a blind eye to it. Oh. Come again? So Sengoku's showing his true colors there. It's just like I said, you're just another promotion-chasing fool. Shut up. What good can you do barking from the bottom of the cliff? Hey, you two. If you ever stray and get corrupted, I'll kill you myself. That's reassuring. I guess that's what friends are for. So, yeah. So that was an interesting interaction. So you're not quitting then, Garp? Idiot. There are still things at the bottom of the cliff that need a guard dog. And this is true. Elbaf, New World. Why? So, why you again? I ain't letting you on my ship. So I guess news of Rox's death has finally reached Loki's ears. How many times do I gotta tell you, Pipsqueak? You think I want a brat on my crew? What is this? The guy that I want ain't giving me the time of day, but his snot-nosed brat won't leave me alone. Remembering their interactions. Hey, Rox, I think you're Nika. Nika, the warrior of liberation who will destroy the world while laughing. Destroy it? I'm aiming to be the king of the world. Besides, if anyone got that sort of power, it's Harald. Huh? Listen up, Loki. Somewhere out there, the Galera are slumbering. What? The Galera? I don't know. Oh, wait. Yeah. The pirate crew of giants. They're an outrageous band of ravagers, and the only one who can put them back into play is your pops. I'm going to continue to rally the rogues of the world. So just imagine if Harald and I teamed up. Who could possibly stop us then? Wow, that's awesome. So why aren't you and Pop's allies already? Because of love. But I'm going to come back again and again. I don't care if it takes 100 or 200 meetings. And he got the newspaper, so that's how he found out. So he just continues to cry for his hero's death. It's a vicious assault. King Harald of Elbath is on a certain island. I'm not sure which island that is, yeah? Have any civilians been harmed? No. He attacked another giant, some thug. It's quite a brutal scene. What? Who did he attack? Wait. Who is that? You still don't get it. I'll never steal, I understand. I am sorry. I'll never steal from humans again. You don't get it. None of you do. So now he's just pounding into this guy. Huge trash heaps like you are responsible for the terrors in our race's history. That's why we'll never be trusted. We only desire to be peaceful, or to peacefully engage with the world now, but they can't trust that. Your Highness, he's already out cold. I didn't want to jeopardize Elbaf's chances of joining the world government. That was my only reason for not helping him. Aw, so thinking of rocks. But it doesn't feel like luck's on my side anymore, Harold. Lend me a hand. I forsook my friend, or my closest friend, as he begged me for aid. I left him to die. There's no turning back now. I will never, ever forgive a giant who does evil. So he now has a proclamation as he beat up some giant thugs, it looks like. Giant King loses it is the title of the page. Let's see here. What? Does that just say Dick without the K on the top? Or Dio, maybe? I don't know. Let's see here. We've got Navy HQ, underground detention cell. It doesn't look like it's underground, though. But I guess detention incarceration cell is what the DIC stands for, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, so this is where Dragon's being kept. Dad, I'm gonna quit the Marines. Okay? I despise you. Okay? He just gave him the key. What? Well, damn. So now we've got Harold. I've made up my mind, Ida. Elder Jarl, I don't care about appearances anymore. Oh, is this when he finally cuts his horns off? Harodin, Loki, you are both my precious sons. I want you to get along when I'm gone. Let's see. What is he planning? This is going into territory that I don't remember if it was covered before. You do what you can to support Elbath. Marine Forward, Naval HQ. That ship's from Elbath. What? My apologies, King Harald, but my superiors have ordered me to not let you land. High-ranking Marines and leaders of the world government, I ask you please hear me out. Oh my god, and this is where he broke his horns off. Okay. Allow me to atone for the sins of the past 1,000 years. 1,000 years? I apologize for every wrong the giant race has committed. The children of Elbath are being raised to live without harming others, so that one day they will walk hand in hand with humanity. I do all that to prove our unwavering commitment to peace. I'll do whatever it takes to atone for our sins, even if it means becoming a slave. What? Well, that makes Eames like, ooh. Oh, someone's finally catching on. Is there light at the end of the tunnel? No. But that's the end of the chapter. Okay, so, well, that's powerful that he goes to a Marine HQ to do that. Like, I wasn't really expecting him to do, that specifically for that event. And obviously, we know Hardy and Loki never actually get along, but that might change now with this particular story. Though I have to wonder, who told Loki? Because Loki's the one who's telling this part of the story. So, I don't know. But anyway, a lot happened. The whole Rox's death happening on the fallen island of God Valley, which is now kind of just gone. Be it almost gone in memory, but also just gone legally, I guess you could say, because it's kind of been wiped out of history, and probably off of all maps and other records. Then you've got the rising of Garp as the hero of the Marines. He doesn't take this title lightly, as it's not really earned. He didn't actually do what, he originally planned on. It was actually Garling that killed Rox, not, you know, Garp himself. Then you've got, Roger and his crew finding Shanks, so that's the start of that. Teach is now out there in the world somewhere, so we'll see that. The Rox pirates that remained are now starting to scatter, creating their own, tales that we know of. Then we've got, let's say, I do love how this one kind of sets up a lot of things that we see already and moving forward, or things that we've already fully experienced. So, it's interesting. Ooh, excuse me. Then we've got, obviously, the Harald moment. It's like, that's the strongest moment in this whole chapter. Like, just purely on its head. It's like that he just, I commit myself to the sins of all giants. I beg thy forgiveness. May we be slaves in order to do it if we have to. It's like so that they can finally walk hand in hand with humans, which really, if you're going to even suggest the notion of becoming a slave to do that maybe that is not the path you should be taking. But, he's a desperate man. He's really trying to push for a brighter future for his people, but the world in general. Because the giants could bring a lot of advantage to human society and a lot of benefit, but at what cost? So there's that. But yeah. Trying to think of anything else. The Sengoku moment was kind of weird. Like, it's kind of showing that he really, was he truly part of Sword? I can't remember. I don't think he is part of Sword in the present day. So either this is an act and he is, or he's actually a lot worse than we thought he was. But yeah. And then Dragon, this is his defection from the Marines, and Garp was completely aware of it and facilitated it. I wonder if his status allowed him to do that. But yeah, and we know what Dragon becomes in the future, so. But yeah, I guess that's about all I have to say. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. And as always, later days. And until next time, Keishlings, more videos coming.